I'm going to tell you a story. I want you to just picture for a second helicopters from all the major news agencies doing circles around my warehouse where I stored a whole bunch of fertilizer. Why are those helicopters circling around? Well, big plumes of black smoke were coming up, flames coming out of our building. We had about $600,000 worth of fertilizer warehoused that day, and it caught on fire. And you see, my dad lived up the street from my warehouse, so he saw this on the news. He saw the black smoke. He came running down, and my dad put his arm around me, and I can remember he had a tear coming out of his eye. He said, "I'm so sorry this happened to you today, son. I'm so sorry." You see, we actually didn't have any content insurance, so that $600,000 loss was a true $600,000 loss. And we were a nice company, but that was maybe business ending kind of a loss. So it was a bad day, I guess, from a lot of people's point of view. But my dad said, "I'm so sorry this had to happen to you today, son." I said, "Dad, it's okay." He goes, "It's okay? Why is it okay?" I said, "I don't know. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but I choose to believe that today is a good day. I choose to believe that somehow there's an opportunity on the other side of this." So my dad, he went and said, "Well, just stay right there. I'm going to take a picture of you. And when you figure out why this was a good day, we're going to hold this picture up and we're going to remember this day." I look at it quite a bit, and it was a good day. Because you know what? Happy Lawn was a chemical fertilizer application business. We were one of the largest polluters to the Chesapeake Bay because we had the largest lawn care company around the Chesapeake Bay watershed, and a whole bunch of nitrates and phosphates from our lawn care applications created green weed-free lawns, but also washed off into the Chesapeake Bay and created phytoplankton, algae blooms, and hypoxia. You know, the very thing I did for fun with my family was fishing and boating, and the very thing I did for a profession negatively impacted the fishing and boating we were doing on the weekends in the Chesapeake Bay. It just wasn't congruent. Well, the day after the fire, we all got together as a team, and I said, "Hey, we have to go out and fertilize lawns today and leave invoices because we have to generate revenue. If we don't generate revenue, we're going to go out of business. But we don't have any fertilizer. It all burned up." And I had this goofy microbial formula. Maybe it's not ready for prime time, but at least we can look our customers in the eye and say we put down something that helped their lawns. Otherwise, we're going out of business. Well, my team was unanimous in saying, "Let's go ahead and put it down. At least buy us some time until we get back to the traditional chemical stuff." Guess what? The gift of that fire was to put a fire under my ass, to move away from chemical fertilizers, to solve the problems around this goofy microbial stuff that sort of worked but wasn't ready for prime time. It fast-tracked us into a path of using microbes to drive soil health, to reduce fertilizers. It drove us on the path that today is Holganix. It has the ability to have a significant impact on the planet, to help feed the world and clean the world, to allow homeowners to have green grass and blue water together to stop that phytoplankton algae bloom from the fertilizer runoff. It allowed me to be a born-again organic evangelist, which is what I am today. So I am grateful for that fire. But more than for the fire, I'm grateful for the attitude of gratitude that I learned from Brother David Steindl-Rast, which gave me the filter to say, "Dad, I don't know why and I don't know how, but today is a good day."